Welcome back to the channel. Okay. I don't know. I feel like this is kind of like somewhat of a relaxing Sunday. It's something like about reflecting on things, but not too much because I feel like I'm at a point where I'm tired of people, you know, that feel like they over somebody, trying to reflect their energy because they deal with spell work and magic. I see why now. The Bible says certain things about certain things. If you look at it very specifically, right? It doesn't say no tarot readers in the Bible because the Torah is in the tarot and the tarot is in the Torah. But it does say about witchcraft and sorcery and spell work. And so, again, a lot of these people are low key warlocks and shit like this, period. Okay, especially these females that call themselves readers. A lot of these people also work for, government agencies. Okay, they're not doing everything like you have to go into an office anymore and clock in and all this other shit. No, they're planting people in communities like on YouTube and on social media and all these things, and they're using these people in order to manipulate people's minds on a heavy or high level. So you're dealing with witches and stuff, and then they're teaching these people to do the same thing. Well, sometimes I feel like some of this shit is they don't want you to know, how to do it yourself or how to operate yourself. They're closing doors to make sure that you don't know how to protect yourself from their magic or to even do it to rebuttal. They're making sure you don't know who's attacking you so that you don't know what direction to look when the attacks come in. These are people these skin suits in high places here. Okay. And let me tell you, they don't care if you're ugly or pretty or whatever, fat or skinny or nothing. They just need a home or a vassal to dwell in. And that's just it. Okay. So I sat up and I wonder why all these games being played and stuff like that with people's emotion and people's heads or whatever, with their hearts. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is like if you let it over. Dang, these don't match. Well, we still gonna. Well, let me see. If they can overpower your mind, body, and soul, then they can have you, right? So again, some of us may have been on the verge of some shit like this happening. You may think you're dealing with one person, but they could be cloaking themselves with someone else's cloak skin, actually, a skin crawler, or excuse me, skin walker energy. Okay, people can be cloaking themselves. All right. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers that already crossed. I'm saying crossed over because I don't know exactly how it works, but I just know that people are not who you assume them or seem them to seemingly, I guess, be. Okay. So some people in your family, at your coworkers at work and stuff, they're already zombies. Their bodies or their vassals are being housed by other energies right now, and some of them are just to get in close to you. Okay, depending on your energy, okay, or your vibes. Because again, suits that they went to were not where they wanted, what they called home, and they didn't want to be there, right? And so again, now they're stuck there, okay, until something shit. I'm here until God calls them home, okay? I don't know. I don't know. All right. But I feel like that's just the thing that just came to mind until God calls them home. Now, some of us may be that God energy on earth. So you might have energies, but those, look, liars and thieves and sex addicts and stuff like that can't make it into the temple of God. So instead of making you look at you, when shit like this happen, when you lose certain connections that may have been, uh maybe good to you, okay, it's something about like people want to make it seem like you did something wrong, but it's like, no, motherfucker, you must have did something wrong, and that's why you can't get into this temple no more. So I'm starting to understand here. I feel like even a song just came on a second ago and said it's because of you, okay. But I'm feeling like these people, I can see that energy surrounding people that are talking about, disgusting things or sexual things out in the public to people to teach them about, these things. And you're trying to tell me to look to this person. I'm not judging anybody on anything, but I just feel like I'm still some type of person that's a little bit conservative, even though I share a couple of things on here with you guys that, up until a year ago or something, I wouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? But I still consider myself a lady in the streets and a freak in the bed. I mean, not even to that sense, but I'm just saying, if freak meaning, whatever you do sensual or something like this, as being private, but I feel like it feel like, I don't know, I'm starting to feel like for a long time, some people haven't even been able to break loose maybe into your sensuality or something like this, because you maybe always felt like restricted, or you felt like somebody was watching, or you felt like, something like this. Okay. And I feel like that is another thing that may be wrong in couples or whatever. If you're one way and somebody is one way, um it may be why, connection don't work, and maybe another reason why people, love each other but end up going separate ways when it comes to sensual things, or maybe, veering off path or cheating or whatever you want to call it. Okay. Because you're trying to see, a lot of people probably be trying to see if it's something fucking wrong, you know. So there's something with like the energetically here disconnects. Tarot readers getting in the minds of these people that have been reprogrammed and stuff like that, and making them think that people that they need to go towards, they shouldn't. This also, people, a lot of these people, inspirational speakers and gurus and stuff, talking about what God said. Bitch, God ain't said that. You said that. These is people that be hating on you. These people that been stalking you. They've been working for whatever these agencies are for a long time. They obsessed with you low key. You know what I'm saying? They probably be obsessed with whoever is obsessed with you, because they just want to get their hands on anything that's tied to you. And these bitches is crazy. And once they think that God or the feminine energy or the empress/emperor is out of the way, then they go ahead and change the narrative, and they start talking about what they really want to say. And then the empress see that goofy shit and see their energy around. You know what I'm saying? Because again, sometimes I sense somebody's energy around that I don't want around. Right. But it doesn't throw me off, where I've learned how to just let it just go or whatever. And whatever it is, you deal with that. If you snuck your way up in here spiritually or something to see me or do some shit like that, whatever. It's not gonna bother. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like you could rebuke that shit, but these motherfuckers are becoming a pretty much powerful, but not powerful enough to do what? Take you the fuck out or change, your destiny for real. Okay, because whatever skin suit or whatever they think that they stole is just gonna come, you just gonna end up connecting back with that energy anyway. All right, because it's about that, not the person. But I feel like some of these people are trying to capture souls, like in a jar. I'm straight seeing a jar with some fucking. So I'm gonna go ahead and, I don't know if this. Well, yeah, we can do this, because I don't think I'm gonna use my sensual deck. I don't know if it's something that will make me feel bad about using these about using these little children's cards. Okay, with that sensual deck. But I don't think that we're gonna use that one right now. Look what I just said. A juggler with these jelly beans. Look at this. This is exactly what the fuck I was just talking about, y'all. Okay? And then we got the police. Okay? I feel like people don't want to deal with me because they feel like I'm the police. I think we are talking police though, because police could be representing people that are online, that are whistleblowers. That's why you remember police used to hold a whistle around their neck with the black hat with the black and white checkerboard shit on it. Okay. So again, a whistleblower could be looked at as a police, and this is why AOC and them want to defund them. Okay. It's something like that. But if we think back to supposedly and allegedly the Soros stuff with Black Lives Matter, then you'll realize too that was all like a coup. Okay. Some people just got rich off of it and dipped off into society. You don't hear nothing about them people today. You don't hear nothing about no damn so-called black on black crime. You don't hear nothing about no motherfucking police killing no cops or nothing. It was all black and white narrative so that other motherfuckers can come in here and invade your fucking gates in this country. Period. And so that's the police right now. That was the police part of me that just came out. All right. And so these may be like supposedly my peers, but they really push the envelope with spell work and sorcery and manipulation and hazing or whatever too far, that, I just had to find that God in me, and they don't like that shit, because now they can't bear the light, because God only matters to them, and is God, that particular God that within them, or the God of the Bible, okay, that they trust when they getting some kind of upgrade in life, or, oh God, please bless me with this new house, or God is good, okay. And I told you he not all the time. So I don't know what God somebody talking about over there, okay. And I feel like, now Satan is the devil is blessing people with things like land and how to get this and that and whatever from your brother or your sister, even if you got your own shit. And so, it's that. I mean, it's just that. All right. But again, some of us are reincarnated somewhat like souls or whatever. That's the easiest way I can say it, of some of these particular ancestors or whatever. Okay. So again, it's funny that we have Hiram here. Okay. In reverse. Okay. So I don't know. This may be also, like I said, some type of farmer here, a farmer in the Dale, or somebody might be jealous because of a farmer dealing with a chicken head or a chicken, or somebody else is trying to call or perceive or project chicken head energy on. Okay, somebody wants somebody to think that they're dealing with just a stupid chicken, a bird that don't have a bird, like a bird brain or something like this. But all in all I'm picking up is a lot of females doing a lot of spell work. They hate on the Empress energy, the God energy. That's it. So it's really, I feel like somebody saying it's because of you. And I don't know if it's because of me that people are getting caught, or if it's because of me, you know what I'm saying, that somebody is saying that shit is going bad. Okay. But it is about influence, though. It is about influence. It is about views, okay? It's about influence and it's about views, all right? Like I said, we got this king energy coming in kind of crooked, or I don't know why I heard Kiki, okay? But maybe because KK or whatever, or KK. Oh, you know what? That's my daughter's nickname, KK. So again, we have this king putting somebody in a box here, okay? So again, whenever I see that card, this is giving me the energy of somebody's not blocking this person right here. Okay. They think somebody is a bird brain. Okay. Only because I think my shit is just too raw, or they just don't understand why or what my angle is. And there is no angle. That's why. It's just like what is the shit is getting served up, and wherever it lays or wherever it goes is what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? And that's just that's just what it is. All right. And what I'm saying is, a lot of people won't get on that shit about like work ethic or whatever, but like God, you know what I'm saying? When I think about the word of God, that shit just is written. It's like thousands of words of God. So people listen to or read or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it's all like somebody expects something more out of a God energy. If there was a real God on earth right now, that motherfucker would not be working. I'm just telling you right now. He'd just be pointing his finger saying, do this over here. Oh, that's the fuck they doing? Yeah, let them know this. Yeah, go over here into motherfucking Sodom and Gomorrah and do this and that. No, you know what I'm saying? Move this person over here. That's what God is going to be doing. Okay? I'm just telling you now. Okay? So we have house here. All right? So again, these witches and warlocks and shit, they cut off game is strong. But I feel like somebody said it's like something about yeah, call me back or something when you remember, or something like this. Like they trying to punish somebody, but in my eyes, you tell me some shit like that, motherfucker, you won't be called again. And then matter of fact, I'll just be blocking every fucking thing. Period. Okay, and I feel like this is just the other energy of somebody that's not supposed to be in your energy in the first place. Okay. And they just embarrassed to say that they had to move on. Okay. That they wasn't strong enough to protect you or strong enough to do this. Because I feel like that's the energy. I be a lot stronger than a lot of men in my lives. And that's why they stick around me, because they know that I'm someone that has a type of fire lit in me to protect or defend or something like this. But I'm not about to defend you when you sitting up with some other hoe up under you. And that's where it comes into the point where you're going to be fucking yourself up. And I feel like this is the thing why some of these people have gone together to try to keep me in the Eight of Swords energy, blinded or bound or some shit like this. And other motherfuckers, jealous, or they say, oh, you don't want to fuck with me, then I'm not going to help you. So it's, again, people want to do stuff with you or for you when they're going to gain something. And the God they trust in is the one that they talking about on the back of that damn dollar bill. All right. Okay. That's what I'm saying. When it says a heathen, it says this is somebody that does not believe in the God of the Bible. They believe in the God, the 666 energy. They took the mark of the beast, whether it be something that been marked in your dome or whatever it is. Okay. And this is maybe the real reason why, you know, true connections and true love are not being found right now, because again, people are going off of another narrative, the one that they created. You know, I heard it was something like it was something Judge, there was a clip my daughter was watching with Judge Judy, I think, okay? And like it was this guy on there and she was like, yeah, but yeah, what I'm seeing here is you didn't work or whatever all this time. And he was like, well, you know, this and that, whatever. And I had this disc and I had something like a problem with my back or some shit like this. She was like, oh well, whatever. What a sorry excuse for an American or something. You only worked at your mom's business for she said you only work for your mom's business for a certain amount of time, and you only worked at this other place or whatever for a little bit of time, so you never really had a real full-time job. So basically, after she made that assumption, this person that she was talking to was a piece of shit. Okay, but the thing is, why would you be mad about? You know, why that? If she just said that you worked at your mom's business for like 20 years, so that means that's a family business. Somebody was working at a family business, because I think she was asking him about where did you get insurance to pay for it, and he said, well, I was still on my parents' insurance because I had been working, you know, for them or whatever. And then she was like, oh, how American or something like that, how un-American or something. It was something to the point of that, where it's a disgrace that he was working all these years for his family business, you know, because he didn't have a job working for the man. Okay. And it's something like that that I feel like it's something like that that's being toyed with now. And even if you're an entrepreneur, if you don't follow the rules, okay, then you can't buy and sell. So you'll know who took the mark of the beast when you figure out who the fuck may be talented or something like this, but they're not growing online. You will find out who didn't take the mark of the beast. You hear me? Whether it's good or bad in your mind, okay? Because we woke Bible shit over here, thumpers, okay? That's what we are, all right? And like I said, you'll find out when people don't want to buy from you, your family and friends turn against you. You'll see who didn't take the mark of the beast. You'll see who houses the motherfucking body of God. Now, regardless of you talk about me cussing on this channel, you better worry about the motherfuckers cursing you. There's a difference. There's a difference. Okay? I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but there is a difference. Okay? It just is. All right. So this may be even something about somebody's house. Okay. Somebody might have somebody, and somebody might be, well, you know, this may be, I don't know why I'm feeling like somebody is home. Okay. Somebody is home. It is Sunday and the sun is shining directly on this house right here. All right. So again, I don't know. It's making me think about them like watering down God particles. A motherfucker over here watered down God particles and watered down God energy is not gonna work. I feel like whatever this is, you know, my energy has called a masculine into form in the motherfucking physical. All right, into 3D. And if that ain't how you fucking with me, then it ain't happening with me, because I feel like this energy of two different breeds, the ones that took the mark and the ones that didn't. And that's why we're not able to communicate, because they just did something with a computer chip or some shit to control those people, and you may not be able to be controlled. So you have to go. You see what I'm saying? That's what this is. Or be attacked, or your house might be under attack, or something like this. All right. So while people running their mouth about something and people going back to their devilish ways, is just showing, you know, who was being held in high honor or something like this, and who is still coming down from that heightened level. I feel like with this up energy, this is people that was dealing in their north node or a higher level, and now they're going back to a low level frequency here. Okay. These are people that tried to act like they cared about other things or whatever, but really they just wanted to grow, so that then when they do, they can start talking about this other shit that they're doing that don't have nothing to do with. Okay. We'll just keep it like that. I don't know why I'm getting so hyping right now. Okay. So, all right. Something about taking a flight here. Okay. It was kind of wanting to come in reverse, but we just putting the cards like this. Okay. So I feel like somebody's going up. Okay. I don't know on what day though. Okay. Somebody could have already went up. Okay. But then we have up and we have flight here. Now the flight did want to come, or this airplane wanted to come in reverse, but the fact that up is right above it. Okay. This is making me think that somebody is looked at the police or something like this, telling on these people that's doing these bad things, talking about these people that are calling they self God or twin flames and juggling energy here. Okay. And they're just eating. What did I just say? I mean, that's just crazy how we started that video off like that and we already have this. I said it's like they're collecting people's hearts or souls up in these little jars, and they're just eating on them for dinner. You know what I'm saying? It's something like that. Okay. But it's like cleansing the area, the energy, and then also you know, it's almost like you have to live and learn. Okay. I don't know what song that is. Public Enemy. I don't know who that was, but you have to live and learn. I don't know what that is. All right. But yeah, so excuse me, we got somebody, this guy Smiley energy. Okay. This may be some kind of newscaster or something like this here. Okay. Somebody might be, I don't know why, instead of a celebrity, I'm seeing newscaster energy with this. All right, because this is what he remind me of. Okay. You know, this kind of remind me of Hannity, Sean Hannity. Okay, or what's his name? What is his name? On Fox News, y'all. It's just slipped my mind. Oh, that's gonna bother me. That's gonna bother me. Okay. Tucker Carlson, I think. Okay. This kind of, I mean, this card or whatever remind me of someone like that. Okay. And then we have again these olives here, or these eyes. Like, what did I just say? It's like also people's third eye. You know what I'm saying? Oscar the Grouch or whatever. So this could be somebody people look at as grouchy or not, you know, really in a pleasant mood or something like this. Okay. But he's got all these little eyes, these people's third eye in a damn jar here. Okay, y'all, this is tripping me out because I don't know. I got to get me some more vintage flashcards. Because I'm telling you, I don't know. I have more fun than ever using these cards for some reason. Okay. It makes me go there. Okay. With storytelling, it just makes me go there. Okay. Because I'm an oracle of God, seer, scribe, and a storyteller, not a tarot reader. Okay. Mm. Yeah. Okay. And somebody is chilling. They got they two ice cream cones, or they two tins, or they're, you know, this might be, you know, like I said, this made me think about like King David and the two pinnacles under his feet on the four pinnacles. All right. So this is somebody with they two ice cream cones and they chilling. But it's like his head is an ice cream cone too. But I don't know. This might be like a masculine energy that's like the delight of the world, like the most or a feminine, whoever, okay, that is the most heady. Okay. All right. See, because his head is a head, so this like the thinking, but it's almost like these two cones, you know, in a little while, you know, they may start dripping or whatever, or losing their, it's like something about somebody's drip here. Okay. I don't know, it might be even which one ever, you know what I'm saying, runs out faster or some shit like that. I feel like this is what this might be representing. All right. Somebody's like looking at two, like juggling. This is like the two of pentacles to me, but really it's kind of like three, because this person is a pinnacle too. Whatever this person is doing, they have to do it with these two, or people enjoy seeing it with these two, or something like this. Okay. And so this might be even juggling energy here. All right. But maybe somebody's not juggling anymore. They chose the ice cream. It's out the motherfucking jar. It's out the freezer. Now let's see who got the drip. You know, I feel like that's what this is. Okay. All right. So maybe this is just something that was supposed to come to me. But like I said, some people are tapped in and they have the mark of the beast, and I probably don't. So again, it's like snail mail with me. Okay. But I feel like I feel like my temple houses God. All right. So but I feel like sometimes look, and that's what I'm saying about this Rolling Stones type shit here. Okay. Yes, on this unicycle here. All right, with the sun. Count Dracula is in the sun. Okay. I don't even know how that makes sense, but there's no rays. Okay. So it's no twin flame, no twin ray or whatever. Okay. It's just the sun. Okay. And Count Dracula is able to be under the sun. All right. And he is playing games. Okay. Somebody is doing a unicycle or doing some childish behavior or act here. or whatever, you know, because if somebody, okay, let's think about this. If you standing outside, you a child, you standing outside, and you see somebody ride past on a bike, that's not going to really shock you. But if you see somebody coming past on a unicycle, you're like, oh, how cool. So it's something like this. It's like somebody trying to do something, okay? This could be even representing somebody stepping up their game, okay? On some type of work. Maybe somebody's challenging somebody to step up their game a little bit, okay? Maybe I feel like somebody really wants me to research and write notes and do all these things before I do my videos, but it's a shock value, okay? Maybe it causes a lot of distress or something for other people. But for me, it's like God put it in there, and I'm just, you know, it's like, well, I feel like it's God and the ancestors. So that maybe that's why it's like chaotic, okay? Because it all just comes out like one big firework, like, poof, 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 poof. And you just never know what you're going to get, okay? All right. So that's just what I'm seeing right there. All right. And I think let's just do 3 more, okay? Okay, somebody's hip to be a square, okay? So somebody is a square. Somebody might look at you as a square. I don't know even why this make me think about checkerboard energy, but also mirror magic. It's like 2 brothers, Bert and Ernie, you know, they always fighting. It's like they getting trapped in the, you know what? The woman that you put at my side, beguiled me, and I ate it. I don't know who's that's for, okay? Because I feel like, you know what this feel like? We dealing with a timeline and spirituality, and people are bringing shit. You might be minding your business. You done already went through your Job cycle. You done already been through your King Solomon cycle. You done already went through these cycles or whatever like this, okay? And you done minding your business, and somebody trying to bring that shit back to you. Somebody want to rehash the cycle, all right? Only God knows the cycle that I would ever like to rehash. If it ain't that cycle, okay, then I don't want it. And like I said, it's almost like that Gemini twin energy that I keep picking up on. You know what I'm saying? Of 2 people that love each other so much in some kind of way that they can't, you know, one is supposed to like live for a certain amount of time and one die for a certain, or go away or something like this. But these 2 people cannot, they don't want to be separate. But I feel like this is the thing. If somebody want to take your complete full power, that's the problem. They're going to hold that person hostage or hold that situation hostage from you. But then who fights back? Who fights back? If people are mentally going into people's heads and putting them into a mental prison, or erasing parts of your memory or your brain or whatever your stuff is that you need in order to thrive or survive or even lift yourself up, then what is that? Is that person? You know what I'm saying? Or is it these people? You know, and then that's when you have to wonder. That's when you really have to wonder here, okay, about how much control we are letting these entities, aliens, whoever, have over. Even if somebody is claiming it's God, a lot of shit, there is not a lot of people that's harnessing that energy anymore. That everybody in the world or around the world was deceived by Satan. Okay? Everybody. That means nobody, right? But again, I feel like in this energy, it's like, did somebody bite the apple or bite the fruit? The only way that could have happened here is that somebody snuck that shit in when I was asleep, drugged me, and slipped that shit in my throat. Okay? You know what I'm saying? So other than that, you get what I'm saying? Okay? I know people are trying to manipulate people's households or whatever, and what's going on in your household and shit like that. All right, so you have to be careful. You have to be in tune. But this is why people saying, "Damn, this person's accurate, alert." But we need her to be very not alert when it comes to these type of, you know, energies here. All right, and so I feel like they're using other things, a lot of money, a lot of technology, a lot of something in order to take over your free will. It's gonna be their free will. If somebody say they want you to go into prostitution, you don't want to, they will bring that shit to your doorstep. If you can't open up the door, if you don't want to open up the door and let nobody in because you don't trust people energies, then they will put it in your spouse or your child or a cat or a dog, and put, you know, fucking around with spirits and shit like this, conjuring up spells in order for these entities to come and do these things to you in your sleep. Okay, so I'm just saying, you better watch out. And it's because you didn't shout. Okay. But again, now it's to a point where those of us that will be, you know, hunted down, persecuted, or whatever, or you're going to be put on 24-hour surveillance without your permission or without your knowledge. You know, could be in your car only. They could just be recording you while you're in your backyard. They could be recording you in your bathroom. They could be having cameras all over your fucking house. You could have went on vacation and you didn't know when you came back, it was cameras everywhere. All right. Somebody could have been doing this for a good reason, but it turned into something foul. All right, when other people got let in. All right, it could be something like that. Because it might be somebody that might be a different type of energy than you or a different type of breed than you, but they thought this is the way that other people do it, like this or whatever. But they don't know. Like I said, you're a scrappy little motherfucker, and you know that you came here to change things for real, for the better. But nobody want to believe that until it's too late, and until total power has been given over, and your amendment rights and all this other shit is gone. It just is what it is. Okay. We have going beyond normal. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm doing. So I don't know. Like I could look at these masculines too. I could look up to them and look to them and stand by them to a certain extent. But I also know that there's something inside of me, all right, that I came here to do. And all you could do is really assist me or shut up and drive almost. You know what I'm saying? I can see where that kind of energy comes from here. Okay. You let somebody take the lead and then they lead your ass somewhere and leave you on the end of the cliff. Okay. Look, naked and afraid here. Okay. Naked and afraid. We got restore and replenish. Because I feel like because I didn't take whatever the fuck they're talking about, possibly, that's just what it's going to be. All right. Every time they try to do something, I'm just going to be restored and replenished. Okay. Because some people are really here, not really having no bad intentions or anything like this. And I don't think anybody is so happy about what the Quran or the Bible or any other book is saying 100% of the time. Okay. But it don't mean that you get to go into people's lives and, try to turn the wheel of favor, which is just, the wheel of fortune into somebody's favor, which is just like, I was going to say Ezekiel's will, but I was going to say something else to that. I was thinking of something else to this. All right. But I feel like some of us have been blinded because so that we can't access those parts. And so some of these people know that we need them. They want to know how bad or how low or how blocked you are. But again, it's just like, wait a minute. Don't act like you don't get some type of nourishing or nutrition or some kind of something from me. You know what I'm saying? Look. And then we have you. So again, somebody might be saying it's because of you. And I'm like, no, you. Okay? You. You know what I'm saying? God gave you something, made you a man, and told you to go get that shit. And you played around. You played around. Knowing that this person would be, look, we got Fanny Flint. That knowing these people put some females into an older category here. And also maybe even got them excuse me, in a defensive mode here. Okay? It's something about even keeping it's something about somebody's last name, or it's something also about not getting a divorce from a masculine energy. Okay. That in order for, because I feel like what this is you may live a long life, you know what I'm saying? Cause I noticed that some people in the family or whatever maybe was like families and stuff like that back in the day, they maybe didn't get a divorce or whatever, but they've been still kind of married or whatever for the past whatever years. And I feel like some people had their reason for doing that. It could have been some kind of gain or something like this, some kind of financial something after this person passed or something like this. But in some cases, it's just because of your livelihood. It's just because your intuition is telling you that these people are trying to push you off your throne. They're trying to get you to get a divorce. So once you do, they're going to just move a new bitch up in there. And the masculine energy is going to feel hurt by those little tiny things, like a piece of paper that have been, like by that piece of paper not saying this and that or whatever. They're going to feel so rejected or so offended by some shit like that, that again, even if you find out you were tricked and beguiled and you ran away and came back, you're going to find out this person don't even never want to fucking see you again, because they're going to look at that as like a major betrayal here. All right. So again, it's almost like some of these females had to do that to protect themselves, or they had to keep that name to keep from being invaded or harassed or killed or something. And there are times in history where shit like this was actually going on. It was about something. It was something about that. Like, and if you drop that name or something like this, then you might end up finding yourself, drop. But now I feel like they're trying to influence these women or make their life hard by staying in marriages with these other men. But it's like, it's obviously that if you, all you doing is making an appearance in a 5D and I can't connect there, or you even just only telepathically communicating with me on this plane, that's not building with someone. That's not loving someone. That's not caring with someone, doing everything that you want to do, and then sitting there and watching this person struggle or try to figure out, and all they want, and like I'm saying, even if it's Godhead energies on this thing, they're trying to do everything for you or be there for you and everything, only to build you up or heal you all the time, and you running off with another bitch, or you running off to do something else, or a business partner or a friend or some shit is more important. I mean, now see, I feel like it's okay if you feel like yourself is more important. But how could you, how could you feel some kind of way about somebody and then call yourself running off? You know, I don't know. I just feel like things can be done better here. Like, because you don't have to also take somebody else's power from them or try to restrain them from them, their selves or others, because you don't want nothing to do with them. Okay? That's just what I feel like. Okay? Yeah, I feel like, again, some women are deserving, especially with this turn of the century here. Some women are deserved. It's almost like it's a certain group of women that people do not want. They want to be all up in something like your walls, okay? But they don't want to treat you deserving. It be the, you know, I don't even know. I was gonna say something mean, okay? It's like defective. Nobody's defective, but I'm just saying, okay? Women that, it's something like this, because I've never treated somebody differently because of what they look like. But if you come at me talking about some shit about what I look like or my weight or what I do or how I carry myself or something like that, bitch, you didn't open up the door and you don't know what the fuck might come out my mouth. Especially if we in a lip boxing match, bitch, you don't know. Okay? So you should never even brought your ass towards my crib. You should not have directed no energy towards me. You should not have did none of that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Once you did that motherfucker one time, you don't know who the fuck. I'm telling you. Listen to what the fuck I'm saying. So you know this shit when you grow up, especially to these little girls and some of these older bitches that need to mind their fucking business. It's your turn. The fuck is over. You don't know what you gonna get. And don't be trying to act like, because again, God knows, motherfucker. So don't be sitting there trying to act like just because you ain't saying names and you ain't dropping names, you know what I'm saying? You think you fucking smart, that I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like I said, you ain't got to say my name, bitch. I know what the fuck you talking about. All right, so we got to stop. Now, this might be somebody saying stop, calm down, chill, okay? And we got Tweedle bugs. Again, these may be, like I said, we got taxi turtle, okay? And the Tweedle bugs, this might be some little, like I said, some little micro energy here, okay? But they're on this turtle's back here. You know, and that's why I said these little bitches, running their mouth, doing whatever, trying to be, pop locking or whatever on niggas or whatever they doing, okay? And this is turtle energy. You rolled in on their motherfucking back, bitch. Sit your motherfucking ass down. So it is to be this energy of these other women saying to those women, stop. Stop. Okay? And there's something about this wishbone, but this also is in the, I could swear I seen the shape of the wishbone in the devil's mouth on the devil card the other day when I was looking at it. I said, I never seen that before. All right, so we got two little worms or two snakes. Again, this could be second stick energy, okay? Maybe I need to go back into the second stick, okay? I think the second stick talks about how the feminine energy inherited the earth because there was no good men left, okay? So again, this could be also females that don't know that you're a masculine energy within, okay? And so this is why your brothers or these other individual soul siblings or whatever have been and co-workers and stuff have been able to take an advantage of you, okay? They know you're a man when they went into your trust or when they went into whatever the fuck it is that they was dealing with, all right? But then, what I'm saying, they'll put you back, in this female energy or whatever after, like somebody that gave theyself up and now you cut off, you don't get no nothing. No, motherfucker. It's almost like that I'm a man fucking energy. More of a man than some of these motherfuckers. A stand-up guy. So we have some ship here. This make me think about ships like Deuteronomy. Take somebody back in slavery with ships or some type of citizenship or some kind of something, conservatorship or something. And it might be in reverse here, okay? All right. And I feel like with this city dump and this broken mirror, somebody is about to get 7 years of bad luck. Okay. And I feel like somebody is about to get dumped here. A whole bunch of people. Okay. Maybe this bear energy. Because again, like I said, I was hearing about that energy of somebody's mother buying them a bear. I don't know what kind of bear. It was like maybe an expensive bear. But that, you know what I'm saying? Like here, right here, I'm feeling like this representing something here. Okay. Something or someone. Oh, well, I'm saying this could have something to do with my energy, whether it be me or it be um what was I gonna say? Or it be like a copycat energy of mine. Okay. I feel like it could be all Eternal's energy or something like this, but they're going to give me the treatment. Like I'm like somebody wants me to suffer, but it's really this person. It's something like that. I don't know. All right, because there's some people that have a very heightened sense of seeing, or they're really tapped into secret societies or something. So I would have to think that something happened, something shifted lately. Somebody might have been bypassers or something like this, passed each other by some kind of way, or rub shoulders real quick, and somebody maybe realizing that they've been looking at something that's tempting for a long time. They've been wanting to, come by it or something like this or whatever. And I don't know, it's something like that. Or maybe it's not something like this and somebody is actually throwing something away because it wasn't what they expected here. Okay. But I feel like this is also stems back to genital mutilation, and also this raping and pillaging, and also the whole thing about widening the crotch of something before that they're going to be putting on the market here. Those are senses of witchcraft to me. This means that somebody's wife, jealous woman, or something that knows about you or has access to you, or a jealous mother figure or something like this in society, has allowed for people to come in and damage something that's very authentic, unique. There is no other shape of that energy of what somebody is talking about, somebody coming in the fucking clouds. Okay. You can take that however you want. And somebody was jealous and tried to do defiling things to another feminine energy that may not look as good as them to society on the outside, but there's something inside of someone. So this is like taking a antique something here in trying to change it or destruct it here. Okay. Or defile it, somebody's house or somebody's temple. Okay. And I feel like, again, so this brings me to what I just seen here. Okay. So we got the newspaper, read all about it. Okay. And then we have what I said, damn, where we at today, Source? Just let me go and give me some words to tell me where we at. You know what I'm saying? Well, actually, I just was talking to myself, okay? And we came up and I opened up this damn book, Enoch, okay? And I got this piece of paper here. And we right back where we was just a little bit ago, okay? And it said, and I kept saying, I'm hearing something about Cyrus, okay? Didn't I say that a couple times past couple days? So again, it says the second period from the time of Cyrus to that of the Alexander the Great. I told you so Alexander the Great might be somebody that somebody in my family or a female had some type of connection with, or might have been that person or something like this. Okay. But could be also a Costa energy here. Okay. And so we're going to shut the shit down. Okay. If that's what it is. All right. I don't know. Because she looked like she could have been a masculine energy in a past life, or a man. She really do. All right. So this is, like I said, this is having to do with Cyrus and Alexander the Great. So this is also giving me, like I said, Trump and AOC. Okay. Just like Soros and Black Lives Matter. And at the end of the day, we find out none of the shit mattered. And then everybody said, well, everybody's lives matter. But no, you're finding out, and you're about to find out, no one's life matters. Life don't matter. You get what I'm saying? Nobody's life matters. All right. So this is talking about blinding sheep. Okay. It's talking about, shepherds and stuff like this. Okay. And the Lord of the sheep remained unmoved. So this might be, again, this energy of this Hiram energy here. Okay. Which is a farmer or whatever. And implored him on their doings of the shepherds. and gave testimony before him against all the shepherds. And he took the actual book and laid it down beside him and departed. Okay, remember the other day, get the book, get the book, get the book from Armageddon. Okay, and we had that, we pulled the book the other day, and I was wondering what we were talking about. Okay, so let's see. Began to build that fell down. Okay, yeah. So again, some type of repairing of a temple or something like this. All right, and then because I don't want to go too deep into it, I don't feel like doing all that reading. Okay, so again, if you want to, you could look at, Enoch, the second period from the time of Cyrus to the time of Alexander the Great, and we could be talking about 70, number 72. All right, because I feel like also I felt AOC's energy connected to a masculine energy last year, right? They said she was going out to dinner with her boyfriend or something. They showed her boyfriend. I said, that ain't who the fuck she talking about. Motherfucker, she probably sitting up there with one of my twin flames or one of my motherfucking sons. It's something like that, okay? Something was a discrepancy then. And that's why I was questioning the Iron Dome that was supposed to protect Israel. Was it just protecting people from seeing what was going on under that roof with Israel? That some of these watchers on the wall were leaving the gates open with their foot in it so other motherfuckers could get in, so they could try to eliminate somebody's chances of being a competitor when it comes to being president, when it's already somebody's, bitch. It's already. Don't matter if you don't like me, how I act, how I talk, something. It's your punishment for the shit that y'all did. Because if somebody could unveil all of the nasty stuff that you guys have done to people like me over time or over this time period, then you would probably be the ones that would be hung at the motherfucking cross or burned at the stake. So again, the great New Jerusalem. And I bet you this is like a Sodom and Gomorrah. It could be that they're going to do things right. But it could also mean that they're talking about a Sodom and Gomorrah kind of energy. All right? I feel like somebody's trying to get me to stop or don't do something or something like this. I don't know. All right? But I'm not doing it I'm going to just do it for me then. You get what I'm saying? It ain't got to be for you then. It never was. This is about something higher than all of us. All right? So we have the lady with the old ugly face. All right? The child sacrifice. We have fired but not. Okay? Abused. Okay, so this may be it right here. The fuck is going on? Because again, regardless of the fact, it has to be just, fair, and balanced when you're executing the pain to these people, whatever they've done. It had to be fair. I mean, it's something like this, okay? We have discrimination, brainwashing, selling dreams, ideas, memories, illness. Wait, illness, a Mason, Amazon. Yeah, Amazon. Uh-huh. No, you can't get that many. Like last time, we had 4 last time. You can't have no more than 4. We had 5? I don't remember.
Peter and 4
others. Yeah, I don't remember. So again, these are some things, keywords. Okay, maybe we'll see. Okay, if you could keep that bottles of water off your floor and stuff like that, and or no, what? I don't know. When you do what I asked you to for a whole week or 2 straight. Okay, so. Okay, hold on a second. We'll talk about it in a second. So I feel like again we're talking about choose wisely here. Okay, this might even be somebody settling in somewhere before. My daughter's in here talking about school and stuff like this. This may be somebody making a choice to do something or whatever before school starts here. Okay, I feel like kingdoms, somebody's sad because they did whatever they did, but kingdoms or something or whatever these things, jurisdictions have already been formed here, these secret jurisdictions, or maybe they're just secret to me because I'm really supposed to be someone that's going into a position of leadership here. All right, and people have been hiding it, okay? And I feel like it's because people have stolen something here, something very valuable from me. All right. And we did have the Ernie Me here. Okay. Which one? Where is it? All right. So again, I feel like people are getting away with it because I'm not saying I. But when you say I, then they say, oh, narcissistic. But I don't give a fuck what you say. All right. It's whatever makes sense to me that I'm. I know it hurts. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to look at a couple of these cards right here that fell on the floor last night or whatever that I couldn't see what they said. And we're going to go ahead and read these little cards that are from, well, I say indigenous earth and water here. Okay. This might be fire. So these are just like little inspirational cards or whatever. All right. So it's, so we have choose wisely, be discerning. You don't have to keep everything in your net, okay? And then we have time here. Embrace in the dewdrops of life before they disappear with the morning sun, okay? It says faith. Loving and then letting go is not only one, and this was in reverse, okay? Yeah, I will look at it in a sec. That's rude. Please, let me finish this video. I have a lot to do, okay? So again, it says, loving and letting go is not only one of the most challenging things we can do, it's also the bravest. Take deep breaths and know that this is right, okay? So again, we have that energy right there of breathe, okay? But I still feel like this is not right. Whatever this is. Look at this person right here. What is this? The seven of cups, maybe? I don't know. It don't matter what is going on. This person tangled up. All this shit right here, she don't give a damn. She holding on to her horse. Whoever this is, okay? It's going to take a lot more than that, okay? We have foolishness in reverse, okay? But it says you are worried that by letting go of your frustrations, those who are responsible will perceive that they won. Okay, possibly. Possibly somebody could be feeling like this. Or it can just be because these people think that they can just silently then have control over some situation. That's what this is about, freeing somebody. It's about freeing somebody. It's about respect. It's about why you playing games like this, because they needed to make it seem like somebody is powerless so that it can assume that somebody else has the power. And this is like I said, these demonic beings here that are having powers over you, okay? Or these principalities or rulers that should not be. People that think that they can low-key slick talk you like they know what the fuck is best for you, and they don't. Like they're above you, and you have, that's like somebody trying to sit God down and tell you, I will punch you in your motherfucking mouth. It said, it says, well, they have one. That's what I'm saying. In the eyes of society, bitch, not in mine. All right. And it says, because the only one suffering is you. And that's what somebody wanted for me. And oh, but this could be also talking about the masculine. This could be talking about another energy, though. This could be talking about another energy, though. Because I woke up this morning, somebody wants you suffering. Somebody wants you suffering. And it's just because of that, I feel Source said, you're not. You're not. I feel like nobody's deserving of whatever this is that these people have done. And there's this energy of up here. Somebody is still moving up regardless of this, all right? Because I thought about that read I did, that storyline we did last night, and it made me think, wait a minute. I feel like a lot of people was in my energy last night. It's like 44,000. You know, remember we talked about that earlier. It's like somebody was letting somebody watch someone or something like this, okay? It's something like that, all right? But it could have been also like watching someone, but I feel like whatever this is, it would have been over material gain or something like this anyways. People would not be really looking at what somebody has to offer. They would be looking at, you know, how fat somebody's what is, or something like this. Some of these people here, it's like misjudging someone or something like this. We have humility. It says flowers are unaware of each other's beauty. They bloom regardless. Yes, yes. Okay. And then we have ambition. See, set your sights beyond the horizon. Okay. And then we have renew. Okay. Uh, nature continuously renews itself year after year. Okay. And I feel like that's what this is here. Okay. That's what this is. But somebody was trapped up and somebody was locked up and trapped up or something like this. This could be two people here. And the man energy, they could let the man go over the bridge with another female. But the female, they decided to not let go through. And it's not because of no mistakes that she made. I don't care what you say. It's because they know who really holds the power. And these people are afraid of my energy being at the top or anywhere near a motherfucking top. Okay? And that's just it. These are the people that know you. They know that you can operate again in a room in a room that you're supposed to be in professionally. They know that people gravitate towards you and you're a pleasant person. They know that there's a difference between somebody's hobbies and what they like to do and what they're getting paid to do. They know. Okay? Because I'm telling you right now, if a lot of these people was not getting paid, if teachers, they may whatever because they don't get paid much or whatever. But if teachers wasn't getting paid, okay, schools will not be where you want to send your children. I'm just telling you that right now. They can love what they do all day. They can love what they do all day. But if people was not getting paid, it will be a whole different story. I'm telling you that right now, okay? So again, this person was trapped up into something here, okay? Should have been scared, maybe was a little bit nervous, but not scared of anything but losing someone here that she cared about. But this person didn't give a fuck about losing her, okay? Yeah, a sports event. Like I said, somebody might have been showing something at a sports event here. Okay. So again, they don't want to admit who God is though. They want to act like that's the witchcraft. And then they honor these girls that want to talk about penises and have Snickers bars and white Snicker bars, chocolate Snicker bars, and dark Snicker bars on their desk trying to teach you about God and condoms. Okay? It's just okay. Even though I'm not saying that that's not God, it's still natural. It's still nature. But I'm just saying, what? What? So which sin is worse? Me saying a cuss word or me being passionate about what I do and enjoying it? All right? It doesn't matter. What am I saying? Forget about me. Forget about what I represent. Forget about what you see in my house. Forget about how I wipe my ass. What am I telling you? It's almost, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? What hung on the wall, okay? Something that was hanging on the wall could have had a camera in it in somebody's house here. We have something borrowed here in reverse. So somebody might have bought something out or bought someone out, all right? I said something about something borrowed, something blue last night, okay? Something about the kitchen table here, okay? All right, but I don't know. Oh, French provincial, because that's what kind of furniture I like, is French provincial energy. I mean, furniture, okay? So maybe, oh, I'm also thinking about my crystals that came up missing. Some of my crystals came up missing or whatever from off of my kitchen table. And then we have a ceremony in reverse, okay? So maybe somebody that was getting married, they're not really married, or some ceremony went in reverse, or a disaster or something like this happened. I don't know, I'm hearing double agent, so there could be double. And that's what I mean, too, by shadow energy, is a double agent, okay? Like a doppelganger or somebody that is the other part of you, like a Gemini twin, like that movie Gemini, I think Will Smith played in, okay? It's something like that. Like they sent somebody just like somebody after somebody. It's something like that. All right, but maybe somebody don't even know that they are a Gemini, really. I don't know. It's something weird like that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull like 3 of the. 1 second, I'll be right there. Yep. So I'm going to pull 3. Well, hold on a second. Here I come. 3 of these cards here or whatever from the 90s deck, okay? Because there's something about 90s or partying like it's 1999 here, okay? All right, somebody didn't get the memo, never, okay? And then we have as if with Clueless here, 90s, okay? We got Squeeze It, okay? You're Bad, okay? Okay? So again, ooh, I'm seeing somebody again, maybe I'm hearing Wash Us with the Blood, right? But I don't know. I'm seeing you're bad here, okay? All right. And then we have something about in a few days here. So again, somebody might, that make me think about blood, okay? Or you know what somebody else could be doing on that thing, but somebody don't know what they're talking about. All right. We have kick them to the curb, okay? Celebrity death match, okay? Somebody about to be kicked to the curb here, okay? Because some of these creatures, I'm telling you, are sneaking into your homes in the middle of the night here and hopping on your husbands, all right? And then also are trying to attach themselves to you just to get a taste or a feel of something that has something to do with you, all right? I know who some of these succubus energies that be trying to break the rules and get in my shit, okay? And then they get jealous or they get mad at you and think they can punish you because you're not listening to them or you didn't go in the direction they wanted to. Bitch, you don't own me. These are these worker ants. And worker bees, like that justice card we pulled last night, that all come up and swarm and stand around me, but you act like you can't fucking hear me. Only trying to get you out the crib to hit it, okay? So somebody might want to hit it and quit it, okay? Somebody might be trying to get somebody out the crib so they can hit it, okay? Whoever this is had ample opportunities. Some motherfucking body was using a last dollar, right, to just be alone and go at peace and be able to connect with somebody's energy or just to feel like they may be even in a zone with their twin. And the motherfucker ain't never showed up or showed their ass then. What's the difference now? And we got next year. Okay. So again, somebody might be in some kind of commitment or something where they can't come around until later on. Okay. But in the meantime, I feel like somebody's trying to leave some dirty bitches in the garden or some serpents or vipers in my fucking garden, which hell no, take them bitches with you. Okay. So that they could be, you know, again, pouncing on your man and causing discrepancies or causing some type of off kilter or off balance energy when it comes to your, you know, trust your intuition, homie. Okay. So something's going on here. All right. And somebody said you're slamming. All right. And somebody is calling somebody a hoochie that's not a hoochie. Okay. All right. So I think that's it. I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.